I am going to be doing a cyberbullying and harassment training that YouTube is trying to get me to do in order to remove a strike from my channel, a strike that they gave me in 2021, and they are now, just now, prompting me, trying to get me to learn my lesson in sensitivity training, and they say it's about a 15-minute training, and if I do the training, they will remove the strike from my channel temporarily, but if I do it again, my ability to stream will be taken away again for, I guess, a week or so. I don't know. But I'm going to do the training with you guys, and we can all experience it for the first time. This is the Drive Time News Blast XR. I am Brad Binkley. Here is the training test I have to take. It's from, I'm not going to say the show, but because it might, I'm putting this on YouTube, and the very act of saying this word that you see on screen, that it has pizza and then a 4-letter word next to it, could get me another strike right after I take this. So I'm going to wait to do that. This is from a WSB show from a long time ago that they didn't give me a strike on until 2021. And then they waited 2 more years. So it was like 2 years until they gave me a strike, maybe longer. And then 2 more years, they're telling me I need to take this training. So I'm going to take the training, which it tells me to complete 7-question training, and if I violate the policy again within 90 days, I'll get another strike, get a strike, and if I violate a different policy, I'll get a warning, and I can still decide to appeal later. What's weird is because they had told me a long time ago that they removed the video, which is, it's not any video, it's just audio that I put a picture on and put up as a video, and they said the content was, I couldn't appeal it because they had removed it. And then I tried to appeal it when I first did this, and apparently they didn't actually remove it because they, for the first time ever, they showed it to me again, which is weird. So they don't always remove it. They keep it in some reserve, I guess. So let's do the training. Let's see how this training goes. 7 questions, 15 minutes. We want you to create and share your content confidently. In this training, you'll see scenarios related to the policy you violated. You have unlimited attempts to get it right. So if I get it wrong, I wonder if they're going to mark how many times I get it wrong. It starts here, it says harassment and cyberbullying. In your training, we'll focus on harassment and cyberbullying. We don't allow content that target. I should say, the content that they gave me a strike on that I'm in this training for was allowed on WSB radio. But it got a strike and was removed from YouTube. And now I'm taking this training for it. We'll focus on harassment and cyberbullying. We don't allow content that targets someone with prolonged insults or slurs based on their physical traits or protected group status, including their age, caste, disability, ethnicity, gender identity, and expression. Nationality, race, immigration status, religion, sex, sexual orientation, victims of a major violent event. I don't understand what they removed this for then. And their kin, and so that's the S-hook they're talking about there, and veteran status. I'm not quite sure what we violated. We also don't allow other harmful behaviors like threats and doxing. Keep in mind that we take a stricter approach on content that targets minors. We did none of that. The training includes scenarios that mention harassment and cyberbullying, which could be upsetting or triggering for some people. All right. Question number 1. A creator uploads a video in which he says, quote, "So you're telling me a secret group of elites used a pizza restaurant to funnel kids. Are you serious? This is crazy, just plain crazy." Oh my goodness. This is a personalized cyberbullying training. Unbelievable. So those listening know what the subject of the show was. I wonder if I would have had the title different when I put it up and not included that word, if they would have even given me a strike. Okay. Yes, it is. No, it's not a violation. The reason it's not a violation is because it's okay to criticize that, to call out what they say is bogus. And on the right, the policy information they have a little box on the right that tells you why something might be a problem. So I guess it's like a cheat sheet. It says harmful conspiracy theories. Content that promotes harmful conspiracy theories or that targets someone by claiming they're a part of a harmful conspiracy theory isn't allowed on YouTube. Wait, what? So if it promotes a harmful conspiracy theory, what if it's true yet harmful? I shouldn't ask that question because I know YouTube is bogus, but... Or it targets someone by claiming they're part of a harmful conspiracy theory isn't allowed. A harmful conspiracy theory is one that has been linked to direct threats or violent acts. So I like how that answer has nothing to do with truth. It doesn't even say a harmful conspiracy theory is one that's false. So it could be true, but if it's, we may allow content that includes harassment if the content has educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. Okay. These exceptions aren't a pass to harass anyone. Unless otherwise noted, the characters in these questions are adults. Okay. So since this question here is someone saying that stuff is just plain crazy, then I'm going to say it's not a violation, you're allowed to. That's right, the creator isn't supporting the harmful conspiracy theory and he's not claiming that a specific person is involved. Next. So I guess maybe we said the pizza parlor guy's name. I probably just got this video. Well, actually, this part won't be on YouTube, so it'll be okay. Number 2, a news channel uploads a segment about an attempted robbery at a local bank. The segment features bank security footage. Okay. In the footage, customers call the police and follow the perpetrator. After a short distance, customers stop their pursuit and police arrest the perpetrator. Okay, I'm going to move this screen forward so I can see it better. Hold on one second here. If I don't rip this thing out. Here we go. And, all right. So here's the policy information, a little note they give. Violent vigilantism. Content that shows certain types of vigilant behavior isn't allowed on YouTube. And this includes content that shows vigilantes restraining or assaulting someone. So what if they actually stop someone who's bad? It also includes content that shows a staged meetup in which someone is accused of misconduct with a minor without the presence of law enforcement. We may also allow content that includes harassment we may allow content that includes harassment if the content has educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. Artistic. What? What, like spirit cooking? These exceptions aren't a pass to harass anyone unless otherwise noted. The characters are adults. Blah, blah, yeah. Okay, so let's look at this question again. The channel uploads a segment on attempted robbery at a local bank. The second features the bank security footage. In the footage, customers call the police and follow the perpetrator. After a short distance, the customer stopped. Okay, so yes. No, it's not a violation because they stopped. They didn't actually engage in vigilante behavior. That's right. The customers follow the perpetrator. They do not engage in vigilante behavior. So YouTube does not want to allow showing people saving other people unless they have the official uniform on, essentially. Question 3, a journalist uploads a video focused on the harmful conspiracy theory QAnon. In the video, the journalist interviews Jonah, who used to believe in the QAnon conspiracy. Jonah says, when I was deep in QAnon movement, I thought my friend Maggie was involved in a secret cabal that trafficked minors. I realize now how wrong and misled I was. None of it was real. Maggie's photo is shown on screen. So they appear to be showing the examples of how you can talk about these subjects and then telling you how you can't, and the little side note here, which says harmful conspiracy theories, content that promotes harmful conspiracy theories or targets someone by claiming they're part of a harmful. That's the same thing that we saw before. So I'm going to say no, it's not a violation. That's right. Jonah's comments don't allege that Maggie is involved in the harmful conspiracy theory. All right, next question. I'm 3 for 3. Man, I'm doing 100% right now. Hannah is a citizen journalist who visits a rally of QAnon supporters in her local park. Hannah speaks with several supporters, and she challenges and condemns the movement. Okay, obviously this is allowed. This is what they want. These are stupid questions. In one interview, a supporter names a government official and alleges their involvement in a secret cabal of elites. Okay. Hannah later uploads a video and titles it an in-depth look at how QAnon is misleading Americans. Of course, that's okay. And then they have that same harmful conspiracy theory. So no, this is not a violation because I'm correct again, 4 for 4. While a person interviewed alleges a government official is involved in a harmful conspiracy theory, Hannah condemns the theory in the video and in the title. And I think that's where I messed up is the title, personally. Here's the next one, Marquis. Why are you giving me that, like Marquez, Marquis? They got to be diverse in their names, in their training here. An undercover journalist, who is Marquez, follows a Jeremiah, a government official, with a camera crew as he leaves his office. Marquez films Jeremiah and repeatedly asks him questions about a recent scandal. Okay, now here's stalking is the side note here. The policy information side note to know. Content that contains stalking isn't allowed on YouTube. So you can't... Wait a minute. Let me finish reading it. We may allow content that includes harassment if there's educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. These exceptions aren't a pass to harass someone. Unless otherwise noted, the characters in question are adults. Got that. Okay. What if Marquez here, he was following him? What if he was, what if it was Trump? They would allow it if it was Trump. But that's not stalking, though. Asking questions is not. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say, no, it's not, because he's just asking questions. Okay, it's right. Marquez's behavior isn't considered stalking under our policy. They should have a legal definition of stalking that they're going to put up here if they're going to do this. Though he is following Jeremiah, he's engaging in common journalistic practices. Other common journalistic practices, lying. Okay, next. Question 6. Andrew uploads video about one of his 13-year-old classmates, Hassan. Now we have Hassan involved here with a diversity of people, characters in this. Google sensitivity training. Hassan in the video says, Andrew says, excuse me, let me start that over again. Andrew uploads a video about one of his 13-year-old classmates, Hassan. In the video, Andrew says, Hassan Jones used to be my friend, but now I hate him because of the color of his skin. I'm just kidding. That's not what it says. It says, but now I hate him. He admitted to our teacher that we copied our homework, and now we're both suspended. Hassan is literally the dumbest person in our school. He's such a snitch. I hope no one speaks to him again. That's the video. Now here is the harassment targeting minors. The side note, we take a stricter approach on content that targets minors. In most countries and religions, a minor is anyone younger than 18. Content that shames, deceives, or insults a minor isn't allowed on YouTube. Shaming a minor means intending to make them feel distressed or worthless. Deceiving a minor means intending to trick them to behave in ways that may harm themselves or their property. Okay. Insulting a minor means calling them names. All right. We may allow content that includes harassment if the content is educational, blah, blah, blah. The exceptions are not a pass to harass anyone. Okay, so what if the minor is a snitch? What if it's true? I'm going to say, let me look at this question again. Andrew, I guess Andrew's 13 also. I mean, what if Andrew's stupid? Andrew's like 20. Does that matter? Can somebody who's a minor go, say stuff about another minor? Or is it, I'm sure you can't. He admitted to our teacher for copying homework. He's literally the dumbest person. I'm going to say that, okay, here's the possible answers. They give you 4 choices here. This isn't a violation because Andrew doesn't direct serious insults towards Hassan. Let's see. What's the rule here again? Shame. Content that shames, deceives, or insults a minor is not allowed. So shaming a minor means intending to make them feel distressed or worthless. Deceiving them, intending to trick them. Insulting them means calling them names. Okay, they called them names. Did he call him a name? He's the dumbest person. So yeah, he called him a name. So he's in violation. No. It's not a serious insult. It's not. But This isn't a violation because Andrew is a minor and his comments wouldn't make Hassan feel insulted or worthless. This is a violation because Andrew's insults Hassan by calling him dumb. I say yes. And this is a violation because Andrew's comments could make Hassan feel distressed or worthless. Okay, I'm going to say yes to those last two, and let's find out. I am correct. You can't call someone dumb. So if you're under 18 and you're thinking about making a video calling your under 18 friend dumb, you're going to get a strike on your YouTube channel, buddy. You're going to get put in detention, in school YouTube suspension, if you will. I am 6 for 6. They might make me the head of their diversity, equity, and inclusion department if I go 7 for 7, 100% on this quiz. Number 7, question 7. Kenneth repeatedly follows Yasmin. Now we have a Yasmin in the story, expanding our diversity of characters in this stupid task training. Kenneth, obviously a white guy, follows Yasmin, obviously a brown girl, to work. Kenneth films Yasmin for several blocks, focusing the camera on her for the entire video. Kenneth doesn't tell Yasmin that he's following her. He titles the video, Following Yasmin Smith. That's an interesting thing for a stalker to make a video about, isn't it? It's got. I just uploaded this cool video where I followed. I'm a white guy, followed a brown girl. She doesn't know. She doesn't know about this video, but she will once we go viral. Now, okay, here's the policy information on stalking. The sidebar here. It says content that contains stalking isn't allowed on YouTube. We may allow content that includes harassment if it's educational, blah, blah, blah. Select all correct answers. This isn't a violation because Kenneth is not making Yasmin uncomfortable by filming her. A bit hard to read on the screen. Filming her. No, he's not, because she doesn't see it, so I'm not checking that one. This is a violation because Kenneth is stalking Yasmin throughout the video, and this isn't a violation or violative because Yasmin is walking in public. Okay, I'm going to say this is violative because Kenneth is stalking Yasmin throughout the video. That's my final answer. Do you agree? Am I going 7 for 7 here, baby? That is correct. I've got a 100. Kenneth is stalking Yasmin, which violates our policies. And I'm sure in their mind, Kenneth had a red MAGA hat on and was masturbating as he was following her. Let's go to next. Nice work. You've completed the training. We appreciate you taking the time to help us keep YouTube safe. Check our community guidelines anytime you're unsure about posting content. What's next? Your warning will expire on February 1st, 2020. I took that test, and they're not going to eliminate the warning and the strike because it's a strike. It's not a warning. It's a freaking strike until February? What is it? December? I got to wait 3 months after this test? They just got to make sure I don't fall right back into... Go F yourself, YouTube. And then they say, after it won't expire until then, if you violate the harassment cyberbullying policy again, we will kill you. Not really. They said, if you violate it before the warning expires, you'll get a strike. If you violate a different policy, you'll get another warning with the opportunity to take another training. I almost want to get another. I want to violate another policy. Wonder what policies I can violate so I can take as many of these tests as I can. I mean, I think it's useful to understand the ways that they show their clear bias. So I did 100% go after yourself, YouTube. This is stupid. This is very, very stupid. And that's it. That's it. There's his gay face again. Mr. Second Gentleman. What's his name again? Dougie. Dougie is his name. Well, we're going to wrap up there. Thank you guys for watching and doing that test with me, and we'll talk to you next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day.